Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, April 22nd, 2018. Beautiful, beautiful day today. It's 61 degrees right now. Absolutely gorgeous out. Wonderful, just weather-wise, just like unbelievably nice. Things are really starting to dry up, which is good because tomorrow is going to be doing more cleanup where I can get in over here where I couldn't before because it was so wet. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's dried up a lot. Like from yesterday to today when I got up this morning, I was like, holy crap, that water went down a ton. So pretty excited about that, getting that squared away. I wanted to talk about real quick, one of the things it's like, and people have so many misconceptions of different things. And you know, people when they have the concept of preppers, and this is kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit, you know, that preppers store up, they got a lot of food and they have a lot of ammo in guns, which for the most part is true. But at the same time, it's not just about guns, ammo, medical supplies, or whatnot. Nice to have, good comfort thing to have, make you feel good about it. But realistically, the more important things that you should be working on, now you should have those things, okay, don't get me wrong. You absolutely should have those things, but you should also be learning your learning what wild edibles are out there to eat. Okay, learning how to garden, learning how to work with seeds and soil and what works and what plants to put together and what plants not to put together, those type of things. Learning medicinal plants, you know, so that you can, like, okay, if I know that if I take this and I have a headache, I can take this plant and it'll make the headache go away. Those are things too that are really, really important. Knowing how to make a shelter, you know, out in nature. If you are in a situation, you find yourself lost in the woods or whatnot, and even with minimal tools at your disposal, a couple things that I never go anywhere without. Hello, Mr. Buddy, how are you? A couple things that I never go anywhere without. I always have a lighter on me, and I don't smoke, okay? I always have my Swiss Army knife on me at all times. And those are more emergency things, okay? Like one of the things, let me just... And I would recommend that everybody should have, you know, like the Swiss Army knife. They're really, really nice to have. There's a lot of, you know, practical things, tools-wise, that you could have in there. I've had this one for years and years and years. And one of the things in here, I wanted to show you this here. That's what I wanted to show you. Hold on. Let me pull that out. Okay. So let's say I don't have my matches or whatnot with me. It's got a little magnifying glass on there, okay? If I get my bundle and I got the sun, and as long as there's sun out there, I can use that magnifying glass to make a fire, okay? That could save your life, okay? Even if you don't have matches, but as long as you can have access to where the sun is at, you know, you're going to have that. So having a Swiss Army knife, in my opinion, I think everybody should have one. I mean, because they're small, it's got a lot of different things in there, a couple different knives, it has scissors, you know, screwdriver, you know, corkscrew opener, of course if you have your bottle of wine with you while you're out lost in the woods. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of tools on here that can really, really come in handy. And like I said, it's got a toothpick on there, and then it has tweezers on the other side. So, you know, really nice to have, and I've always carried one for years, and obviously with, like, if you're flying someplace, you can't have that on you, and obviously can't have a lighter anymore either, so that would always go into under storage. And I always felt naked without having, because literally, if I am leaving my house, there's three things that I put in my pocket. I put in my chapstick, I put in my Swiss Army knife, and my lighter always go into my pocket before I ever leave. So, but anyway, let's get back to being able to be out in the woods and to make a shelter so that you can, you know, survive through a night with cold weather or whatnot and stuff like that. I had a buddy stayed last night, and he wanted to camp out. I offered for him to sleep in the house or the trailer, and he said no, he wanted to sleep, you know, outside. And I said, well, it's going to get cold. And he said, no, I'll be okay. And he had some wood for the fire. He said, I got the fire going, and he slept in the back of his truck. And I said, man, I don't think you're going to have enough wood. No, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Well, he didn't. And So he actually ended up sleeping in his truck. I had gone out about 4 o'clock this morning to check on him. And he was, you know, because I heard the truck running, I'm thinking, oh my God, if he's got the windows up, he could die of carbon monoxide poisoning. But he had the windows cracked. So, but he was like, yeah, he goes, I was out there about 12:30, and then after that it got really cold. I'm like, yeah, we're up in the hills. I mean, it might say it's going to be 34 in town. If it's 34 in town, it's 28 up here. So, you know, but anyway, it was cool. We had a good time hanging out yesterday. But anyhow, it's like, you know, knowing those type of skills that you can utilize and use that's going to help you survive, like building a shelter, knowing how to set up a fire with, you know, with reflectors so that the heat kicks back towards you, utilizing an emergency blanket, you know, even as a heat reflector, putting that up behind you in a shelter so that when the heat comes in, you know, that you can use that. Those are really the important skills that you really need to work on. Should you have weapons? Yes. Should you have knives? Yes. Should you have, unless you're in England, I guess, right? Over in the UK. Oh my God. Don't get me started, guys. I feel so bad for you. I do. They're like hamstringing the crap out of you guys over there, which is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Should you have canned food and other, you know, long-term food storage? Absolutely. All those type of things. You should definitely have all those things. Okay? But the thing is, skills or what's going to help you survive. I've had people say to me, well, what if you had to leave, you know, you're planning on sheltering in place because I live at my, you know, retreat. Yes, I do plan on sheltering in place. If we had to take off, we would deal with that as that came, you know. But the thing is, having those skills, knowing your terrain, knowing where to go, knowing where there's water, all those type of things, all are real important. Know your surrounding area. I mean, if you're needing to bug out, and if you need to bug out on foot, you need to know where to go where you can get drinkable water. You need to know where to go where there might be food or medical supplies or anything like that, okay? Or have, obviously, stashes of things in different locations. Those are real important things to have. Your skills are going to be what's going to help you survive in an S.H.T.F situation, okay? That's real important. So that's kind of what I really wanted to focus on talking about today. Yesterday, so while I'm thinking about it, we pulled in 4.1 kilowatt hours yesterday. So it was really a good day for solar. I was happy with that, and I pretty much ran as much as I wanted to run. People ask me, you know, what's the minimum that I need realistically? And like, if I get 3 hours of solar in a day, I can basically have all my needs met that we need to have here at the homestead. But anything greater than that just makes it much more comfortable. Let's put it like that. So it just puts us in a better position. Keeps the batteries more charged up in the whole 9 yards. Today, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why, but the one grouping of panels did not do well today. The other one, the one did. Last time I looked, we were at 2.5 kilowatt hours. So I don't know what that deal was. So, and it was a nice day. So you can see the sun is out, and but anyway, I don't know what's happening there. Things are gonna get all changed around with the solar soon enough anyway, so we're gonna be in better shape, and then we get the other 300 watt panels up, it's gonna make it even better. So anyway, so that's going well. Like I said, things are drying up, which is nice. So tomorrow's supposed to be like 68 degrees. I can't wait. I'm gonna be doing some. Let me take you over here real quick, and I just kind of want to show you. Yeah, Buddy wants to go in. He's waiting on me. But now you can see this is down a lot from what it was at yesterday. And I'll even take you over here. Like yesterday over here, I mean, you really had to jump over this part. And it's much drier today. And this is like way down from yesterday. So one of my goals that I'd like to get really done this week is working this area, cleaning this area up all the way through over here. Maybe get started on working on this area over here too. I want to get this kind of squared away first. So I might, like tomorrow, I might not be able to get into here yet still, but I can get over on the end there and I can work over there. So that's what I'll probably work on, is those areas. And continue to work on things and get things squared away. Things are going good. Like I said, weather-wise. Oh, I was going to show you. We took down. We had a couple of dead standing trees. So, And we burned a lot of stuff yesterday, but this was one of them that was here, and the other one was, where was that other tree? Oh yeah, it's right here. This one that's laying right there. We took both of those down. They were dead standing trees. I'm going to zip them up. I'm going to see if I can actually save the wood to use for the fireplace. But so we took those down yesterday, and like I said, it's we did a lot of cleanup over in this area yesterday. A lot of stuff got burnt yesterday, which was really pretty cool. So that's what's going on. Like I said, today was kind of a low-key day. I was supposed to meet the ex to pick up the kids, and then they had issues, so I ended up having to drive all the way to Rochester to get them and bring them home. So they're home now, and so she said she's going to do the back and forth drive on another trip, and I'm like, that's fine. You know, they're my kids. I'll go get them anytime. I don't care. But so that's what's happening here today at the homestead. Pretty low-key day today. I know we were laughing this morning. Jeff was like, "Man, I'm like so freaking sore." I'm like, and I actually feel pretty good. So I can't really complain. But I've been a little bit more active. So, but people don't realize too, you know, if you're living that sedentary lifestyle and really not doing a whole lot, and then once you actually get active and you start doing something, muscles that you haven't used in forever are going to come alive and really talk to you, and you're going to feel it. So, I mean, that happens. And so Jeff was a little sore today, but hey, what are you going to do? That's how life goes, unfortunately. He said to me, "Don't worry, by the end of the summer I'll be rocking and rolling." I said, "No problem, man. It happens. It's just, it is what it is." But anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off here from now. I'll be getting this video up for you guys. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. And the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can do it. And I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.